Hey, how's it going, Rockfellas? I'm Kane Frost, and I am the author of Be the Fire in Her Eyes. And today's topic is going to be keeping tabs on a woman. Now, should you do it? No, you shouldn't. I'm going to explain why. See, when you keep tabs on a woman, it's because you have nothing going on in your own life. You are basically obsessing over a woman, and you are becoming infatuated with her, and you are putting too much investment and time into her, and this is not good. I mean, normally these guys, they lead to being stalkers, just coming up and asking the woman weird questions like where you've been, or asking them about certain hours, just trying to beat around the bush, but trying to figure out they're lying to them and stuff. And this is just not good. You should be having your own life, your own hobbies, your own job. Everything in your life should be fulfilled. Now, the reason why I brought this topic up is because this is not just 1, 2, 3. This is multiple people that I know. If I ask that person where is the person that they usually hang out with, is the female or girl, now it's not just the new iPhones. It's a lot of phones. Snapchat is one of them where they have the location, the friends, and smart girls will have that feature turned off. But some don't even know that feature is even available, and it's always on by default. And these guys, I ask them where that person is, and they whip out their phone and they show it to me. And usually it's at a club or a bar. And when I first saw that, I was shocked. I was like, "What are you doing? That's crazy that that person's allowing you to share the location with them and stuff." And second is like, if you're doing that, showing me at a club or bar, I imagine you doing that pretty much all the time, when you're at work, when you're at lunch, when you're at night, at your house or wherever, just obsessing over this chick and trying to figure out what she's doing, who she's with. If you have multiple other friends, what other girls are together, and who they're spending time with, and all that stuff. And that's not good. And all these guys that I know that do have that, use that feature, all these guys, they can't hold a girlfriend longer than a month, maybe 3 months, because they sell the woman on a lie about who they are. And the women find out that these guys are over texters. They always want to know where they're at, always want them to check in. It's just they don't have nothing going on. The woman is their world, and you just can't do that, especially if you're trying to be with somebody in a serious relationship with. And so it's just you can't be doing that stuff. Now, I'm in the process of writing my book, and it's this wouldn't be one of the issues that I talk about, because this kind of stuff is it's you only see this stuff when people are in long relationships like this. They're always on the news, and they're always bad. There's always some violence taking place, because people are always at each other's throats because this guy's over controlling. And eventually the woman just has enough, and it escalates, and if they have kids, it's crazy, and cops get involved and all that stuff. My best advice is just to turn that stuff off and live your own life. Or if you're a woman and you're watching this, disable that feature, like now, like tonight. Like, don't wait around. And if guys are asking you weird questions about that kind of stuff, they're stalking you, and it's not good. it never ends good with the situation. And I feel for those guys, but I'm trying to help them discover their own mental issues about this. Now, if you want to have some guy friends and they want to keep tabs on them, then go for it. You know, guys are always doing their own thing. But to do this to women is just, it's nonsense, and you really need to knock it off. So yeah, that's what I have to say on this topic. And you know, it's a shame. It really is. I saw that feature at one time, and I was like, yeah, who uses this kind of stuff? You know? And I saw it, you know, with the potential danger that it could have. And then when I saw friends of mine show that to me and where this person was, I was just asking them where they were, like, for the night, like, why aren't they here at the club? That is just, to me, like, it's just alarming, you know. And it's crazy because those girls that I know, that know those guys, I've heard stories about those guys from them, and it's always weird, crazy stories, like perverted stories, and it's just, it's not good. And so the guys just need to cut it out. You do, you know, and women just need to disable that stuff. So yeah, I mean, I hope people catch on to this kind of stuff. And if you're a guy, just knock it off and find other things to do. You know, there's a lot of stuff to do. You can go play disc golf. You can go golfing. You can go play basketball. Just do whatever you can. Just don't make it about the girl, and don't obsess about her. And just, you know, have your own life and let her live her own life. You can't control someone, you know, let them be free. They should always be free. And, you know, if they want to do something that you don't know about, then let them do it, because that's your fault. You shouldn't have driven them that far away where they're now having to find other places of happiness. That's not her fault. That is your fault. You know, watch me, and I'll help you out. I'll get you on the right track to find the girl and the way she likes you and you like her. But the main thing is you gotta love in a way that the other person feels free to do whatever they want at any time, whoever with. Now, if you're a good guy, then she's not going to do anything bad. And if anything, she's going to tell you who she's hanging out with. As long as she's telling you who she's hanging out with, that's the best place to be, because when she stops telling you who she's hanging out with, that's when it's over. She's moving on. She's there physically, but mentally, she's already out the door. And so that's things that you're going to have to pick up on. And I hear people sometimes, you know, it's crazy when they're talking about, like, man, yeah, she's always telling me this and that. It's like, yeah, you want to be hearing that. It's when you stop hearing that is when it becomes bad, and you should be worrying about that stuff. Anyways, guys, follow me, women. This is my new channel, so follow me on this, and I will help you out. Till the next time, rock on. See ya.